What's up, Libra? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your May 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, starting with this Oracle deck called the Mudra deck. You guys, if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other people to pray for you, say hi in the comments section, or even leave an emoji, something that represents your energy that we can focus on. And thank you for hitting the like button on your way in. It makes such a difference. All right, so we start with a message. Charisma, you are beautiful. Boy, Libra, and you are beautiful. Libras are like the sign that's all about beauty, both inside and out. So this is how you do it. It's really interesting. So the Mudra deck comes with all these hand gestures that physically represent the prayer or affirmation. And this is how you do it. So this is charisma, you are beautiful. I smile at life's mirror and see benevolence and beauty. This mudra is good for the back and stimulates your circulation. Yes, Libra. Each card actually talks about the body, your health as well. And then it gives you kind of a visualization assignment. So look after yourself and your appearance. Treat yourself with respect, which you deserve, and meet your fellow human beings with goodwill and a helpful and positive attitude. So Libra-ish, isn't it? Be generous with understanding and sympathetic smiles, and you will find your appeal increases quite on its own. People with charisma are attractive. They and their enthusiasm are infectious. Try this out on the inside at first, then let the images show on the outside. You will be astonished with the results. Ooh, that's got Queen of Wands energy all over it, boo. So we're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And what's coming towards my Libras in the month of May 2025? We're only going to take the cards that fly out on their own. They have to volunteer to be part of the conversation. And we respect where they lay. So I do read reversals. If they come out that way, we start with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is somebody approaching you, Libra. This could be a romantic reading. This could be a romantic figure. Doesn't have to be, though. This could be somebody basically who's just making a gesture from the heart. We'll leave it at that, and we'll unpack it in a sec. What else is coming towards my Libras in May 2025? Please make it clear. What else is coming towards my Libras? If they flip in the deck, I just take them as footnotes. Little notes. Wow. Whoa. 2 aces. 2 out of 4 cards were aces. That's awesome. Why this 4 of Pentacles? Bear with me, Libra. I just want to get a little bit more to unpack this reading. Oh, boy. Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Cards are acting weird. Flipping and flying, twirling in the air. Who's this Knight of Cups? You know what it seems like? It seems like you got somebody coming towards you that you're not too fond of. Or you don't want to... What's going on? Is this somebody from your past? I think you know them. I have a feeling you know them. I don't necessarily think it's romantic for everybody either. I think this might be a family member for some people, or a friend that goes way back, somebody in their family or in their friend group. So there's kind of some, I think, perceptions about this person that you probably created for a reason, but there's kind of the energy around this Knight of Cups is like a limited perception around them. Now, they could even be taking part in that too, but their actions don't say that. So I feel like the limitation, the perception that I'm talking about is on your end. So this person might have done something to deserve it. But either way, I feel like this has got the Death card attached to it. And that is also a rebirth, but it's usually clearing out an old chapter. It's whatever this action is. I think that it meets you in a place of kind of pulling in your energy. This is self-preservation. This is kind of like maybe letting their call go to voicemail type of thing. But it's not that you might actually seem a lot more confident on the outside with that decision to push it off or to pull in your energy. I think it's almost like this pause where you're calculating, what should you do in this situation. This person could be just making a gesture of kind of passing an olive branch. Maybe they did something to deserve this. Maybe they're just somebody who's fond of you, but you don't like them and you don't want to give them false hope. So you can see the energy exchange. It's like this person's coming towards you and you're like, no, I'm fine. Two of Pentacles is kind of that a little bit indecision. Kind of, it's not that you are not considering it, you're considering it, but there's this interesting energy, and that is the Star card, which is getting seen and almost having it's a sense of replenishment and recovery and being seen, and sometimes having your prayers answered, your wishes granted, And then we have this Six of Cups card, which is talking about nostalgia, like memories and things coming back from the past. So let's keep going. Again, we have this offer, and I think this is connected to our little Knight of Cups over here. And you're like, nope, it's done. No. 10 of Swords. It might be you reiterating that this is an ending. Yeah, I think you're choosing independence. I think you're choosing yourself, choosing independence, choosing like to let this go, let it. Yeah. And I think that there's an inner conversation you're having, Libra. I think you're considering both sides. Now, they don't see that necessarily. I think that they feel the burn of an ending. But I think inside, it's like you have considered both sides, and you have considered what you threw into something. You have considered, could I keep on going like that with this person? And you've been doing some serious, wise work with this. So you've got a big inner world, and this is what's shining through is really your independence, investing in yourself, doubling down on containing your own energy, pouring it back into yourself. And then we have something really cool. We have Ace of Wands, which is this, like this passion, this offer coming through. And I'm going to unpack this a little bit more. But it affects you in the long run, big time. So this is, whatever this is coming through, it seems like it's going to benefit you either totally financially. It could be a project you're making room for, or it could be passion that you're making room for, and you build off of this. You can build into family and legacy, and this is attached to a King of Cups. So this is somebody who would be more mature, more developed emotionally than the Knight of Cups. It's almost like Knight of Cups 2.0. It's like if there were some things that were working for this, I mean, even if it was like a family member or a friend, there are attributes this individual has that are good. Nobody's all bad, right? And there's something really nice about this offer, but you simply can't take it. It'd be taking a step backwards. But this individual has those attributes that are admirable, has those qualities, that's what I want to say, that are admirable, and you can see it in the long run. You can see it, and for one or two of you, this could even be the same person, but they got some growing up to do. You know what I mean? It's like they got to graduate through the Queen of Cups into the King of Cups. They got a ways to go. So I'm just going to get some clarity because you've got some really cool energy here with the Ace of Wands. What's this Ace of Wands? So okay, well, this King of Cups knows what it is to be heartbroken. They've also probably had therapy, or they've gotten help getting to where they're at, because I think they've reached places that felt they realized that at one point, if you went back in time with them, it was unsustainable. The way that they were going about things was unsustainable. So they felt the repercussions of that. And they've had, one of the things that matured them was simply getting help, allowing themselves to receive help about this. And it gives way to the Two of Wands. So plans can be made with this individual. This individual can make plans with you because of the help that they've gotten to mature. And the Two of Wands is great because you, whether it's this King of Cups, you or both of you, this is an energy of like assessment, of like planning, putting things down on paper, not necessarily taking a leap, but taking stock of all your experiences and how they've strengthened you and how they've built out your perspective. And from there, what can you offer the world? What can you offer a relationship? What can you offer a job? And what can the world offer you back? You know, it goes both ways. So it's a real big planning phase, and it's the beginning of that fun planning phase. So it's a really interesting energy so far in your reading. I'm going to grab a Divine Feather Messenger card for my Libras. For my Libras, Charisma, you are beautiful. My Libras, we have: use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. I don't think you're going to settle. And then pay attention, exclamation point. A powerful message is being communicated to you right now. Here it is. So let's see what that message is. My Libras. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it'll always be in the future, Libra. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. I love that. So I would like to get a card or two or three out on kind of the advice portion, asking, what do you say yes to, Libra? And of course, I have to say this, you weave your own tapestry, right? You have free will. So only take what inspires you, what empowers you, leave the rest. What do we say yes to? Putting down an old, exhausting chapter. And this is, you've earned this. You've earned the ability to just let this old chapter go. Something maybe that came with a sense of obligation. What else do we say yes to? The Tower. Tell me more about the Tower, please, to make it clear to Libra. There's kind of, yeah, that mindset. Remember when I was talking about that stuck mindset around the Knight of Cups? And then it leads to this Death card, right? Some things just can't change. You know, sometimes we just can't change the way we look at a person. And sometimes it's not really up, like we don't have to, you know? Like, why is it on us, right? Like sometimes we don't have to change the way or give a person what they want just because they want it. And there is an event possibly in the past or a set circumstances that were out of your control. And they showed you something and it changed everything. And I think that it just brought everything to a halt. Now, it could be that I could switch this, rules on this, that it brought them to a halt. And that's when, you know, it's very attached to this same stuck mindset. And let me give you an example of what I mean when I'm saying stuck mindset. I mean, like somebody can create an impression that you can't shake sometimes, or you realize there truly is a limitation and that person is just not going to get past it, or you're not going to get past it. And so why beat a dead horse, right? Like, so that's the 10 of Rods. You can say goodbye to this old chapter. You've learned from it. We have the Sun card. Say yes to this happiness. Lovers, love us. This is ruled by Gemini, and there's a choice attached here. The Sun, that sheds a wonderful warmth over the whole reading. What about this Sun? Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. I think that like some of this stuck stuff might have something to do with money or stability. I think that it's okay to have a conversation in that area. Like, I mean, according to your tarot, Knight of Swords is a communicator. Somebody might want to be reaching out to communicate, right? And it could be wanting to, you got another ace here, wanting to even give you a gift. Who knows? Maybe some of you guys will be asked to get married. Whatever it is, I think that you need a new chapter. You need a new adventure in love. And something that feels balanced, feels real, feels fair. And so whether it's romantic love or it's any other kind of relationship. Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that. One last card for Libra. We have Wheel of Fortune. Good news, good things coming towards you. The wheel turns. This is a karmic card to let you know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time. Sending you off with love and light. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.